Morning, Niche. I am well. How are you? Feel refreshed? Just ready to stretch and start the day. How are you all feeling? Are you all fit and well? Are you feeling good? Yeah, so when the gym's closed, we've tweaked the timetables a little bit, but we have the ones that are pinned to the top of the page are the correct times. So when we first published the timetables this month, the gyms were still open, and then when they closed, we rejigged a little bit, just so the classes were back to back rather than being separate. Good, okay, perfect. Okay, so this week, again, Express Week. So what we're going to do is, with yoga, it's going to be sort of a full length timetable, but with some of the tone classes and conditioning and stuff, they're going to be more like express, so really like short, fast, get everything in the workout in like a half an hour space of time. But this one's going to be sort of a normal length class, and we're going to have a really nice stretch and flow, okay? So I just want you to start with your feet around hip width apart. So you're going to lift your chest up and roll your shoulders back. And just take a really deep breath in. So breathe until you feel your lungs expand. Then bring your hands to prayer. Hey Jeanette. Exhale. So I want you to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Inhale. Through the nose. And then relax your shoulders. And then exhale. Good. Now this time, just keep it up at the top. So breathe in. Really try and fill your lungs. Bring your hands to prayer. Slowly exhale. Now I want you to bring your hands in the center of the chest. Keep your hips facing forward. And just give me a little bit of movement through the torso. So keep your shoulders up and proud. Keep your head high. And just give me a little twist through. Oh, there's nothing nicer than a stretch on the morning, is there? There's nothing nicer than having a good stretch. Hold it to the center, guys, and just push forward, rise, and back down. So inhale as you push, hold as you rise, exhale as you come down. And again, inhale, hold the breath. Exhale. Once more. Bring it down. Now let's start to open these shoulders. Take your arms long. Now you're going to take your left arm across in front of your body and bring your right arm on top. So the cross at the elbow, then I want you to bend your elbows, and you can either bring your hands back to back or front to front, whatever you can do. Now take a deep breath in, and you're going to push your left arm into your right. So pushing the bottom arm into the top arm, and stretch all around that shoulder. Keep taking nice deep breaths, everybody. Slowly release, go out. Now take the right arm under the left, cross at the elbow, bend. You can either go back to back or front to front. Now take a breath in and push the right arm into the left until you feel a really nice stretch around the front of your shoulder, all around the top of your shoulder here. I always feel this one in my neck as well, so it always feels like a nice stretch on my neck. Because during our sleep, I've said this before, we hold a lot of tension in our shoulders, neck and chest as we sleep. Take your arms behind. I just want you to push those arms away. Lift that chest up. Now, first of all, drop your head forward as you lift and feel a nice stretch down the back of that neck. Now, slowly drop your chest forward, let your arms come away from your body as far as you can. Keep letting them pull away and just let your upper body hang. Now slowly let your arms go. Just bend your knees, drop your hips, and then extend. And again, just a little bend of the knees, drop the hips, extend. And once more. Now this time, as you lengthen, I want you to push your chest forward and try and flatten the back out. So don't worry about getting really close to your legs, but you want to try and keep that back nice and flat, pushing your chest forward and feeling a really nice stretch down the hamstring. And then nice and slowly, let's roll up. So you want to roll up through the spine, so slowly, slowly, slowly pushing. The lower, slowly through the middle. You should feel your spine opening out like a flower. We pull up to the upper and shoulders, neck and head. And just relax it there. We're just going to take a moment again just to breathe. So deep breath in. And exhale. Okay, we're just going to do a little bit more on the shoulders before we start to take it down, okay? So, breathe in. Now, as your arms are rising nice and high, you want to take your right arm, you're going to bend. Using your left, push it down. Now, bring your left around back and reach for the hand, and then push your chest forward. So don't worry if you can't meet the hands together. So if the hands don't meet, you can always do it like this and just sort of put them together. If they do meet, that's great, but don't worry if not. Now just push that chest forward. And release. Breathe in. Now you're going to take the left and just push it down using your right arm. Then bring your arm around. If you can get hold of it, get hold of it. If you can't, don't worry. And then push your chest forward and feel a nice stretch through the tricep, through the shoulders, and through the moving into your waist as well. So down the side of your body. Oh, so good. Just let your arms go. Now breathe in. Bring your hands to prayer. Relax at the top. Relax your elbows a little bit. And then we're just going to give me a little lateral bend over to one side. And then slowly change. To bring it down. So just breathing in, guys. We're going to go a nice deep breath and go swan dive down to the floor. body hang, knees nice and soft. Now, if you can't get your hands down with a straight leg, don't worry. Bend your legs a little bit and get your palms to the floor. Now step back with the right leg and get that front leg to a nice 90-degree angle. So really sink into it. Now, placing the arm on the inside of the foot, you're going to open the same arm as leg, you're going to open to the side and pull that shoulder open. Nice and big. Pull your shoulder back, breathe and close. Now you're going to place that hand on the outside of the foot and then you're going to open the inside arm to the side. Keep pulling your shoulders back. And then closing, guys. Now you're going to lengthen that front leg and try and let your body hang as close to the leg as you can. Feeling a really nice stretch through the back of that knee. Breathe in. Now slowly bend that knee and rise. Now once you're up, squeeze and lower yourself down. Keep your hips, pushing your hips forward, keep your chest lifted. Now taking your arms behind again. Lace the fingers, push your arms away, and then let your body drop forward to your leg. So letting your chest come down towards your thigh. And then letting your arms go and rise through. Now slowly take that back knee to the floor, relax the foot, and just let your body sink into that hip flexor. So front of the hip, and just let your body really sink into it. Inhale through, exhale out. Now bring both hands on the inside and then let that knee drop out to the side. So allow your foot to go into its side and allow the knee to fall out to the side. And just breathe through it, breathe through it. Oh, that feels nice on the hip. Inhale, bring it back in. Now tuck the back toe, lift back to lunge, and then when you're ready, rise. Pushing off the back foot, step together. Good. Now just bring your hands to prayer at the top. Lift your chest and look up to the sky. Little baby back bend and a stretch through the front of your stomach as well. And then give me a swan dive to the floor. Now again, you want to get your fingertips down, so don't worry if you have to bend your knees, bend your knees. Now you're going to take your other leg back. So whichever leg you did first, take the opposite leg back and then get it into 90-degree angle, okay? So we're on the other side now. So the arm that's on the inside of the leg, you want to place it flat to the floor, and then you're going to open the opposite arm and really open that body to the side of the room. Keep on breathing. And then close in. We're going to open in the opposite direction. Keep pulling that shoulder back. So nice open chest, open shoulders. Oh, nice, Tasha. Oh, enjoy. Oh, good luck as well. Good luck on the job hunt. And close. Now lengthen. I'm sure lots of people will be fighting to hire you. I'm sure. stretch moving through your hamstring. Now bend your knee and then rise. And let's sink a little lower if we can. Pushing forward into your hip flexors. Now take your arms behind. Lace your fingers, push away. And then let your body drop forward. And let your arms come away. Release and rise. Now we're just going to sink down to our knee, relax the foot, and then push forward into your hip flexor, look up to the sky. Feel that beautiful stretch moving through the front here. Good, now bring your hands down, and then let your knee drop out to the side. So pushing that knee away and opening through the inside of the hip, moving around to the glute as well. And just breathe. Now slowly guys, just bring that knee in, tuck the toe, lift. And then when you're ready, rise. Once you feel stable, step together. Good, now breathe in guys. Lift your chest, look to the sky. Little baby back bend. And give me a swan dive down to the floor. Let your body hang. Now we're going to step back with both legs. And we're going to come to a downward facing dog. So I want you to spread your fingers nice and wide. Push your palms into the floor. I want you to lift your hips nice and high. And then really push your heels down to the floor. So think about really driving through your heels, moving right through the back of your leg. Then you're going to push your hips high. As you come down through the torso, you're going to push your chest forward. As you move down through your arms, push into your palms. Now once you're in a nice comfortable downward dog position, I want you to then walk your feet nice and softly. Hold still and just bend your knees, drop your hips down to the floor. So you want to really bring your hips in and then push back up to downward dog. Now when you're ready, just take your knees to the floor. Come on to all fours. Good. From here, let's push up into our spine. So breathe in. Tuck your tailbone under, round your spine as much as you can. Really opening through the back. And then let your body go back down to its natural position. And again, let's really push up through our spine. You want to think about tucking your tailbone under here and really arching from your shoulders all the way to your tailbone. 2 more, breathe in. And release. Last one, breathe in. Now just tuck your toes, step out to plank position. Now just bending your knees slightly, you're going to bring right foot to right hand, left foot to left hand, and then let your hips drop down to the centre. Now adjust your feet as much as you need to get your feet flat to the floor. So you want to have your heels and your toes both on the floor here, okay? So adjust your feet if you need to get them in position. Now bring your hands together and then pull your elbows into the crease of the knees. And as you do, I want you to then lift your chest and try and flatten your back. Now we're just going to stay for a few moments and just breathe into it. Use your breath, guys, use your breath. Good, 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 good. One more deep breath. Now bring your arms behind and just drop down onto your bum into the seated position. Now just take your leg down in front, give it a little wiggle, a little jiggle. Okay, keeping your chest lifted, nice and proud. So really stay proud, keep your shoulders back. You're going to bring one leg on top of the other and just give it a nice hug in. Now opposite arm to leg, wrap around, and then you're going to pull your back shoulder back. And you're going to lift your chest and look to the back. Keep that chest nice and proud and lifted. Beautiful. Come back to the centre. Now take your hand on the outside of the foot and lengthen. Now if you can't keep your hand on your foot, you can always hold on around the ankle or the calf if you need to. And then pull your shoulder back and open. Keep that chest up. And just breathe into it once more. Place that leg down and just let your body drop forward into a seated forward bend. Again, thinking about pushing your chest forward into it. And then roll up through that spine. Now take the other leg over the top and just hug it in, just give it a good squeeze. Now opposite arm wraps around, we bring our shoulder back and we open to the side. Really nice for your spine, really waking up the fluids in your spine this one. Really nice stretch on your IT band into your glute. Full body stretches today. Slowly close. Now taking the hold of the outside of that foot, lengthen, keeping your chest proud and open the arm out. Remember you can hold the ankle or the calf or even the thigh if you need to. Always remember it's your workout. Okay, into a little plough. We're just going to do it once today, over into plough position just to open that spine fully up. If you don't want to go in plough, you are going to come into a forward bend and you're going to take your time trying to get your chest nice and close to your legs, okay? So that's your option instead of going over the top, okay? But if you want to come over, come with me. So just bring your knees in, give them a squeeze, a little rock from side to side. Now place your hands on the floor next to your body and we're just going to lift our hips and we're going to pull our legs up and over the top, okay? Let's go back down a little bit. Roll up and over, and then you can use your arms and your elbows to support yourself and just get your legs as far as you can go. Now you want to be rested on the top of your back, so the fleshy part of your back, not really on your shoulders. Oh, I'm glad you found that challenging niche. Brilliant. It's a good stretch, isn't it? Isn't it nice? It's lovely. I like how that one feels. Now, the more you breathe into it, see if you can get a little bit more movement in your lower back. So it's not about your upper, you don't want to be moving too much in the upper area. You want to stay on the fleshy part of your back. But if you can get a little bit more flexibility through your spine, that's great. Now, can you feel confident enough to reach for your legs? Now, if you don't feel confident enough to let go, don't worry, don't do it, okay? Now, super slowly, guys, in your own time, we're going to roll back into the mat from the top to the bottom of your spine. But I want you to take as much time as you need. Don't rush this. So you're going to, and if you're in a seated position, you're going to roll down from the bottom to the top. And then just lengthen your body. And just take a moment to enjoy the release through the spine. Enjoy this moment, guys. And then when you're ready, I want you to plug your knees into your chest. So when you feel ready, pull your knees in, give them a squeeze and a little rock from side to side. Guys, just take your knees over to one side and just pin the opposite shoulder down, and if it starts to lift, just look in the opposite direction. that shoulder blade down. When you're ready, come around to the front and just give it a squeeze, and then you're going to slowly bring yourself onto your side. So bring yourself onto your side and just relax your upper body. So you've got your hips stacked one on top of the other, your legs are stacked one on top of the other. Now you're going to bend the top leg and you're going to pull it back, so you're doing a lying down hamstring quad stretch, okay? So this is our first section, and you're going to push your hips forward here, pulling it in. Now you're going to bend your lower leg, and you're going to push your lower leg into the top leg, okay? So get into like a laying down quad stretch, then bend your leg, and you're going to push your lower leg into the top leg. And that's going to really accentuate the stretch through the quad. And just breathe. You can relax completely down if you want to. It's a nice stretch through the knee as well. Good stuff, good stuff. Good, now just release and just roll onto your front. And you're just going to squeeze that bum, pull your shoulders back, and just lift, pushing your hips down to the floor. So just breathe in, guys, squeeze your glutes, try not to sink into your shoulders, so lift up and out of your shoulders. And then slowly lower it down. Now just roll onto your other side, nice and softly. Now again, you're going to bend that top leg, and you're just going to bring your knees together. So you can see now from the back, I'm pulling my foot towards my bum. So that's the first thing. And you want to push your hips forward. So really push your hips forward. Now once you're in position, I want you to then bend your lower leg and lock it on to the knee, and then push in and towards that leg, and just hold on to it for a few moments. Your front, really nice stretch on your knee and your IT band, that one. Now shoulders back, and again we're just going to lift, and if you can look up to the sky, look up to the sky. Now lifting your hips, guys, just sit back, release it off. Now when you're ready, guys, just lift your hips downward dog. Now we're going to walk our hands back towards our feet. Let our bodies hang nice and heavy. So you should feel a lot more flexibility through your spine at this point than you did at the beginning. So what I want you to try and do is wrap your arms around the legs and try and get your chest a little bit closer to your thighs if you can. Nice and slowly, guys, let your arms go, and we're going to slowly roll up through our spine. So take your time on this bit, pushing into your lower back, working very slowly through the centre of your spine, slowly around the upper back, slowly to the shoulders, the neck, and very last, the head. Take a moment. Breathe in. Fill those lungs. Bring your hands to prayer. Exhale. Fantastic work this morning, guys. Absolutely fantastic. I hope you feel really stretched, hope you feel really relaxed and stretched out and just really loose and good. Hope you enjoyed. I'm going to go on to the community now, and I'm going to do our challenge for the day. And then I'll be back at 10 for an upper body workout, okay? So you've got a little bit of time now to go and gather yourself, just enjoy the moment, enjoy the relaxation. And then come back at 10 o'clock, we've got a nice upper body express class, okay? So that'll be really, really nice. We're going to smash it all in, get it done, so you feel achy but you feel good. Oh, brilliant. Thank you, Laura. Thank you for being in class this morning. Oh, yes. Amazing, Raj. Brilliant. Guys, have a lovely day. I will be back at 10 o'clock with a conditioning upper body class, upper body focus. And then tonight Nikki's going back with bar. So you've got a really nice day today, a lovely exercise. You're going to be expressing yourself again tonight, so that'll be really wonderful. But yes, have a great day, guys. And if I see you at 10, great. If not, be in Nikki's at 6, then have a great day. Oh, it's such a nice quad stretch, isn't it? Isn't it lovely? It's such a perfect stretch for your quad and your knees. Really nice for your knee. You are nice and quiet. And that's good because it means you're feeling it. I like that, yeah. But obviously I like you talking as well. You're very welcome, Ola. Amazing. Mwah. Bye, guys.